Children of the Flame, a 31-day devotional path to Lilith. Children of the Flame is a 31-day sacred devotional and teaching path designed for both new devotees and seasoned practitioners to engage deeply with Lilith, the first woman, the sovereign flame, and the mother of sacred rebellion. Created by the Daughters of Lilith, this experience offers structured learning, spiritual exercises, and guided reflections intended to strengthen personal devotion, shadow work, and connection with Lilith through daily engagement. This series is meant to help you learn Lilith's deeper mysteries through myth, magic, and meditation. Recognize your own divine sovereignty and shadow through her guidance. Build a living devotional practice through daily offerings, reflection, and altar work. Cultivate a spiritual relationship with Lilith that is personal, powerful, and transformative. This journey requires honesty, openness, and the willingness to change. Lilith does not require perfection, only that you meet her with truth. You may participate by reading and privately journaling each day's lesson and prompt. Facebook. Daily posts will be made each morning. Share reflections by commenting directly under the post. You may also engage with others by responding to their comments. Discord. Visit the #DailyDevotionals channel. Each day's post will be added to the thread. Respond directly, share photos, journal entries, or initiate a thread of your own. Reddit. Each day will be posted as a new thread. Respond with a top-level comment to share your reflection. Engage in respectful conversation where appropriate. You may send us a request to join any of our channels at the email listed below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and save this video. You can pause and resume each day as you go along at your own pace. Below are the themes for each week. Week 1. The Exiled Flame. Lilith's origin, myth, refusal, sacred rebellion. Week 2. Daughter of the Dark Moon. Shadow, identity, sacred rage, dreams. Week 3. The Living Flame. Daily devotion, sigils, ritual, sensuality. Week 4. The Serpent Crown. Sovereignty, flight, becoming, service. Final days. Return and ritual. Integration, ritual, flight, transformation. Let's begin. Day 1. What drew you to Lilith? Describe the first time you felt her presence or heard her name. Day 2. What does the phrase first woman awaken in you? What do you associate with that title? Day 3. When have you chosen exile over submission in your own life? Day 4. What part of you has been demonized or rejected that now needs reclaiming? Day 5. What do you see when you say her name out loud? What energy rises? Day 6. What does your current altar to Lilith look like? Or what would you place on it? Day 7. What offering feels right to give her today and why? Day 8. How do you define your identity as a child of Lilith? What does that mean to you? Day 9. What do you see in the mirror that reflects Lilith back to you? Day 10. What part of your shadow feels closest to her? What have you hidden? Day 11. Have you received a sign, vision, or dream from Lilith? Describe it. Day 12. What ancestral wound or trait are you working to heal or reclaim? Day 13. What makes you angry that you've been taught to suppress? How can that rage be sacred? Day 14. Say aloud, I am hers. How does that declaration feel in your body? Day 15. Create a morning prayer or chant to Lilith. Speak it with intention. Day 16. What do you offer her at the end of the day? Silence, gratitude, confession? Day 17. Which element, earth, air, fire, water, do you feel her through most strongly? Day 18. Create or describe a sigil that represents your bond with her. Day 19. How have you reclaimed sensuality or embodiment in her name? Day 20. Who in your lineage would understand your devotion to Lilith? Who wouldn't? Day 21. If Lilith asked you to burn something to be free, what would you offer to the flame? Day 22. What boundary do you need to set or reinforce in your life today? Day 23. How do you rebel in sacred ways? What does embodied defiance look like to you? Day 24. Today is her day. What did you create, say, or give to Lilith in devotion? Day 25. Who or what do you feel called to protect or defend in her name? Day 26. How does the moon affect your connection to Lilith? Which phase feels most alive? Day 27. Describe what you see when you scry or meditate with her flame or image. Day 28. What wisdom have you learned from walking with Lilith so far? Day 29. Reflect on your Day 1 response. What has changed? What has grown? Day 30. If Lilith gave you wings, where would you fly to first? Day 31. Write a vow, a promise, or a prayer to Lilith that seals this devotional path.